Okay, Vysotsky. So we will listen to it first, okay?
Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Mir ruft mich Gittel Purischkewitsch, mir macht Kreuzig von a jedene Sachen weh. Ich fahre din mein bissele Parnasse, verkäufen bei die reichen Gides bis Wysockis Tee. Ich schlepp sich in die Heiserballe Batische, fahren und man hat mich gut gemacht, Baruch. Geblieben ohne Groschen bin ich auf der Welt, mit der Benjamino am Mischele, nur von ihm hab ich nicht keine Ruhe. Ay, ay, bepiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Ay, ay, bepiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Oh ja, dank, was es in deine Gidin, a bittere Klale sei. Ay, ay, bepiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Ihr kennt doch aber unser Kaiser, hat geschenkt mir a schöne Matone. Mot genommen bei mir mein Mäuschen, wo es Gott mir soll nehmen, a ben Jochidl von a Normer Almane. Unser Noger hat doch euch gehabt, reine Kloch, darf gegen Loch mit Beiner an a Fleck. Nur me kauft sich eins für Geld von jeder Schwierigkeit. Sagt mir, you got it, you got it, you got it. Da, du, Meische. Und me führt ihm von mir weg. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Ay, ay, ich wein und ich schrei, Vysotsky stay. Der Kaiser hat mein Muscheln und ich hab nur meine Weh. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Ay, Vysotsky stay. Ay, Vysotsky stay. Der Kaiser hat mein Muscheln und ich hab nur meine Weh. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, wollt ich gewinn reich, wollt mein Kind gewinn frei. Vysotsky stay.
Well, this is a real tearjerker.
Well, yeah. It's based, there is a story by Sholem Aleichem that it's called Gittel Purishkevich, and it's based on this story.
What is the name?
Gittel Purishkevich.
Oh,
So let's start reading the English. Oh, okay. Janet, can you start reading it, please?
Jews were drafted into the Russian Tsar's army along with all the other ethnic groups in the empire. The term of service was often for many years, and conditions were usually awful. In addition, Jewish recruits were often the target of anti-Semitic bullying and were barred from becoming officers.
Go on.
Despite the fact that more than 1 million Jews served in the Tsar's army between 1827 and 1917, it was a common slander that Jews were draft dodgers. In fact, rampant corruption made it possible for rich families, Jews and non-Jews, to bribe recruiters to exempt their sons from military service.
Go on.
Vladimir Purishkevich, a deputy in the Russian Duma, was an anti-Semite and a founder of the vicious Black Hundreds. He promoted both the blood libel and the lie that Jews were draft dodgers. Sholem Aleichem wrote a story in which a woman named Gittel peddles Vysotsky's tea
Vysotsky. Mhm.
Vysotsky's tea in the street, rails against both the deputy and the rich Jews who can buy their way out, and thus earns her nickname Gittel Purishkevich. You want me to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Josh Valetsky wrote Vysotsky's Tea, sung by Judy Bressler and the Klezmer Conservatory Band on their CD A Touch of Klez. In the song Naya
Niegodnie, Russian.
Godnya thank you, danke, danke, is a Russian phrase that the army recruiter uses to exempt the rich man's grandsons from military service. It means not fit.
Okay, thank you, Janet.
Bitte.
Thank you. Okay, let's start. Leah, can you start reading without the I?
The third one.
Yeah.
Ruft min Gittel Purishkevich, me macht Chozek von a Jidene, a Sach und Wei. Kfardin mein bissele Parnose verkäufen bei die reiche Negedistes Vysotsky's Tea.
Vysotsky's Tea.
Vysotsky's Tea, yeah.
Okay, can you translate?
I'll try.
Okay.
They call me Gittel Purishkevich.
Mhm.
They macht Chozek. They strengthen. They
No.
tea.
Machen Chozek is to poke fun at.
Oh, to poke fun.
Yes, machen Chozek is to
They
poke
make
fun
fun
at
of they make fun of a Jewish woman.
Mhm.
Azach und Vei. Oh, I know what it means, but I don't know how to translate it. This is
Wei
pathetic.
is
Is it pathetic?
yes, something like that.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Gefrieden, mein bissele. Gefrieden is what to earn.
No, Fardin, I earn.
I earn my little parnoses, living, I guess, living.
Living, yeah.
Living,
My little living, I earn my little. Mhm.
selling, verkaufen by the Reich, selling to the rich, negidistes. Is that negidim?
Yes, but
So how do
Negidestes is the women of the Negidim.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's
The women of
the
the
rich
Negidim?
women.
Yes, Vysotsky's Tea.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, Leah. Steve, I saw that you raised your hand, Steve.
He's muted.
I was thinking that Yidna, rather than being the feminine, was meant as a diminutive. But
No.
right, I realize that
no,
now.
it's
Right,
not a
okay.
diminutive. No.
Okay.
No, it's no. Okay, so let's continue. Marie, is there a possibility that you can read it without preparing?
All right, well, with lots of mistakes, but I'll try, okay? Ich schlaf sich in die Häuser Balbotische, okay. For in Almen,
Almone.
Almona, oh, see, hot mich Gott Macht Baruch
Mhm.
geblieben und Groschen
Uh-huh.
bin ich auf der Welt
Good.
mit Ben, this is Hebrew.
Yechidl. Yechidl. Ben Yechidl.
Moistela.
Uh-huh.
Nur von ihm hab ich nicht kein Ruhe.
Good.
Okay, I don't think I could translate all of it.
Okay,
but-
I'll translate it, but first
Yeah.
I saw Beverly. I saw that Beverly raised her hand. Beverly?
Well, two things. Yeading it later became derogatory, I think, because it was sort of like a common.
Like
Am I? Right?
gentle.
Does
Mhm.
anyone agree with me?
Yeah,
Say it again.
like gentle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yenta.
Yeah, the term Yeading, it became sort of derogatory for a Jewish woman,
Yes.
common or a nosy. And my family, my uncle used to say to my mother and her sisters, Yeadiness, stop talking about people or something.
Is that what you also call a yachne?
You could,
A
yes.
yachne, a yachne.
Yachnes
could.
word.
A busybody.
Yeah, and also Zachen Vei. I always used to think it was one word. It means
No,
oh,
Och und Weh. No,
Yeah, I
no,
know.
see,
No.
Och
Always said
und
with the-
Weh.
I know. We always said with the Zachen, a Zachen Vei.
As Och und Weh, yeah.
it's-
What's the literal translation of Ochenvei? I get the
Och und
message.
Weh.
Oh my God.
Oy vavoy.
Apathetic.
Oh, and woe.
Oh and woe. Oy vavoy.
woe.
Oh and woe.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway.
So let's
Anyway,
translate this. Ich schlepp sich in die Eiser Balabutische. So I am going in the house of the no.
Elite.
The elite.
Yeah,
I
it's from-
I think it's I drag myself, right?
I
Yeah.
drag myself in the like the rich people houses.
I go from house to house.
Yeah, but it's
And-
from the owners, the Balabatim,
The
the
Balabatim.
big shots.
Yes.
The people of means.
Right.
But the idea is you go and you knock on every door trying to
Right.
get a
Yeah,
little
you
sale.
schlep sich herein.
Leipzig, yeah. And God made me for a widow. Blessed be God. Geblieben ohne Groschen, I remained without a penny of the world, together with an only son, a Moishele, but from him I have no
Rest.
who is
Rest.
sorry,
Rest.
rest. I have no rest from him,
Ru is rest.
Well,
Yes.
maybe you should translate it. I have no peace from him.
Yeah.
I have
Also,
no peace
Roy's-
from him.
Yeah, but I
Like
think
Ruach,
it means
right?
like because
Mina-
of worrying
Mina-
about him, right?
Min- Is it
But can you go
menucha?
back?
It doesn't mean that he's bad. It means she
Yeah.
can't enjoy him because he's going to be taken into the army.
But
Is it
Mm.
Mina? Is it in Hebrew? Would you say oh is menucha?
Yes, menucha. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Ruhig.
No, not quiet. Peace is better.
Yes, peace is better. Yes.
can you refer to the Yiddish word that you're translating here that get no peace?
Ru, kein Ru.
Could you make with your cursor? I'm not.
Here is the
She
cursor.
is.
The
I'm
last
doing the
two
cursor.
words.
Oh,
The
Ru.
last
Oh,
word. The last word. You see?
okay. Adank.
Okay. So let's continue. Rinelea, can you continue without the II?
Oi, a dank was zinnen da negidim, a bitre klalaze. Oh, that's only 2 words. Let's see. So thanks. What word that negidim means against in here. What is negidim?
Negidim is rich people.
Okay, so thanks. A thanks for what word? Rich people? Is that like
Thanks.
sarcastic?
Thanks that there are rich people.
Oh, thanks that there are rich people. Is that a bitter congregation a bitter
No,
community?
Aklula
No,
is
no,
a curse.
A curse.
May they be cursed.
Yeah.
She's
It's
being
not-
ironic. The second line
yeah.
negates the first.
Okay, thank
Thank you for the rich people. May they rot in hell.
Yeah, may the big curse.
A curse on them.
Dank. Thank you.
Okay, so now you have more to read because that was nothing. So
Okay.
go on.
Erkennt doch Avada unser Kaiser. They know for sure our king. Hat geschenken mir a schöne Matona. Is something me a good gift? What is it? Geschenken.
A pretty gift, a nice gift.
A
yeah.
nice gift.
Okay. Me hat genommen bei mir mein
Moshe.
Moshe. Taken. One has taken.
They took from me
Taken
my
by
Moshe.
me. Oh, by me is from me. By me it is
From
from
me.
me.
They took from me my Moshe.
But
Can you
start
explain that? Can you explain Moishen? Why not Moishele? Why not Moishe?
No, Moshe.
Because of the grammatical construction there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why.
the grammar. It's
Yeah.
the grammar. That's how you say
Object.
they took him. So
right.
Accusative.
accusative.
Right, and it's a name. Yes.
But it says they say they took by me or not from me. They took by me. Yeah. Okay.
No,
was-
Yeah, but that's the meaning. They took from me
Right.
my Moshe.
Was start men zu nehmen ben Yechido von Orma Amana. What should one? What's this? So nomen an only son from a
To take.
to nemen, and then take away. So Darkman, how can they or what? How should they?
What need do they have to take a son from a poor woman?
What need do they have to take away an only son
And
from?
isn't Ben Yehudel mean only son?
Yeah.
Only son. Yeah.
Yechid.
Only son.
Ein einziger.
Ein einziger.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Steve, start.
Oh, now I won't know anything. Only when other people do shit. I only know when other
You
people
knew,
do stuff.
you knew before.
Unser Negid hat
Nagid.
euch Nagid
Nagid.
hat
Nagid.
euch gehabt drei einiglich. Dwake jingelig
Davke.
Davke of Davke, ja. Jingelig mit Beiner und Fleck. Norman kauft sich euch für Geld von jeder Schwierigkeit. Sagt man naja Godna. Oh, Nizgodnia? Nigodnia, Russian, okay. Nigodnia. Du Moshe. Me führt ihm vom mir weg. Okay. All right, here we go. What is
Nogid, it's a rich person.
Oh, okay. Our rich have three grandchildren.
Yes.
Davka, I don't know.
Davka is kind of really here.
Really young with bones. And without I don't know what fleck is either.
Blemish.
Without
Yeah,
a blemish.
without a
Oh, fleck,
blemish.
yeah,
It's
okay,
an
great.
idiom on a
Yeah.
fleck, meaning they had no blemish, nothing wrong with them. They were perfect.
Nothing wrong with
Oh,
them.
I see. So only they buy out with money from every hardship. They bail them out of all their problems, and they say no, not fit. But why not Moishe?
No,
Not
you,
Moshe.
Moshe,
You
Moshe.
go.
you,
You
Moshe,
go.
right. You go.
The first
Um,
word is Russian. Da is yes.
Yes.
Da,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
you
I see.
Moshe.
I see. Yes, you Moishe they take him from me away.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You see, yeah, okay, now
Exhausting.
you need a vacation now.
I do. A hafsuka. Ich
Okay,
muss
Marsha,
Well,
Ma-
what does you said it so fast I didn't catch. Nagid.
Nogid. In Yiddish, it's Nogid. In Hebrew, it's Nagid. It's a rich person,
a French.
a rich, respectful person. So in every, like there is the Jewish one was a Nogid, and the Goyish one was the Poritz. When you say Poritz,
Mina, is not Nagid, is it the same as Atzil?
yeah, something like this. But in Eastern European, a Jew was not. He doesn't have the ranks of
Atzil. Okay.
How do you say?
It's
He
not
doesn't
high
have
society.
It
the
was not like-
legitimacy.
Yeah. So Nogid is the rich person, the respected rich person of the community. That's a Nogid.
How did you translate Dafke?
Dafke?
Just because, isn't it?
No.
I knew that'd be great, but I don't know. What
Yeah, but no.
On the contrary, healthy
it's not on
young
the spite of it.
boys.
No,
How
it's
about
not
in
on the
spite of it?
contrary. No,
I
it's not
didn't-
on
I
the
didn't-
contrary.
For
I can
really?
check it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is
Really,
Dafka?
I
Dafka
feel
is something like in Hebrew, it's something like silly or foolish.
No.
No.
No?
The translation in the dictionary says nothing less than, precisely,
Like Punk.
none
Punkt,
other
Punkt.
than.
Punkt Yingelach with Beiner.
So
Anna
that's the
Fleck.
translation in the dictionary. But in Hebrew, Dafka is to. It's kind of.
I think it's like in spite. I'm gonna.
In spite of.
It's in spite of. Yes, it's in spite of.
In spite of, but here it's
like if
really,
a kid misbehaves because of something, is gonna do it. Dafka.
Yeah, that's in spite of in Hebrew, but here it's none other than.
Or yet, or it could just
Yet,
be the
or therefore,
yet.
it depends
Yet
on the
children,
context.
Yet children with bones and no blemishes.
And no bones, yes. So, okay, so let's go on. Neely,
I
can
guess
you read
that's
me?
isn't that what you call an idiomatic expression?
Yes.
Can't really translate it.
What isn't an idiomatic expression in
Yeah.
Yiddish?
Okay, Neely, can you read without the I?
Me.
Neely.
Me or
Neely, where are you?
oh,
Okay, Neely?
Yes.
Okay, can you read without the I? From third line, from the third line.
Muted.
She unmuted and then she went back to muted. I'm asking her to unmute, but she's not doing it. I think you better move on.
Okay, Bonnie, can you read Bonnie?
That's what I had. Come on.
But you didn't read anything. We didn't hear you.
Oh,
Wait.
sorry.
So let her do it now.
Okay, so can you read
Doesn't
now?
matter. Okay.
Neely?
You want me to read?
Yes, please.
Okay. Der Kaiser hat mein Moschele und ich hab nur mein Wie.
Spain.
Der Kaiser hat mein Moschele und ich hab nur mein Wie. Only one
They.
way.
Spain.
הקיסר, the Caesar, the
The
Caesar,
Tsar. Here is the Tsar.
the Tsar have my Moishele and I have only my way.
My troubles.
My
troubles,
yeah.
my care,
Sorrow.
My
Oh,
sorrow.
whoa.
Oh, okay.
Lots of words.
Okay, can you continue?
Woe's good
Neely?
translation.
Yes. There is nothing to read.
Hier. Wollt ihr gewein reich? Look at the screen.
Wollt ich gewinn reich, wollt mein Kind gewinn frei. If I was rich, if I was a rich man, there is a song. My son would be free.
Yes, Vysotsky stay. Okay, thank you, guys.
If I was a rich man, how goes the
Look
the
at
song?
those.
Oh, the tree. Oh, my gosh.
Look at
Wow.
them. Those are wonderful.
They
Oh,
said,
those Vysotsky?
Yeah.
Vysotsky and Company. That's beautiful.
Wow, I like the old books. The
Yeah,
old-
wonderful. Beverly, yes, Beverly.
Well, you have to remember that it was that they went to the army for 25 years. Later, I think they made it 12, but that's why.
No, Beverly. I checked all
Yes.
of this. So,
Am I wrong?
so like this. August, I checked. August 1827, the Tsar Nicholas I
Yeah.
issued a law of conscription for Jews that they will serve 25 years. That's August 1827.
Wow.
50 years later, 1874, Alexander II reforms and modified the conscription law to 6 years of service.
6 years. Okay. No.
6 years. So I knew that there will be problems with the years.
Right,
So I
with the years.
Yeah, so-
But still, it was a terrible thing. So if you could, you either, I think a lot went to America, or you bought somebody else's papers. And you-
Exactly. Or
But
you
if you had to have money, but if you didn't have money, you were in the army. And it was a terrible army. Of course, they couldn't keep kosher, which to them was terrible also. So that's why the song is so sad.
This is not
And
the
it
first thing in going to the army, not eating kosher. There is more problems
so.
than getting killed.
Right, of course. But both were bad. Both were terrible, of course, definitely.
Well, also you couldn't start your career and get trained to be, make money later and all those things you need to do at that age. So
you learn something in the army, no?
At that time,
Not back then. Not back then.
not at that time. At that time,
Yeah, there
you
was no
didn't-
George Marshall Plan.
Yeah, you
Okay.
didn't learn anything.
This was
Mina,
not the
Mina, I
Israeli
sent you
army.
a picture.
My mother's uncle cut himself so badly that he put his thumb against the index finger. He let it grow together and he was declared unfit physically to serve in the army.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yes,
Years later, he had-
many people maimed themselves. And
that's what they did to get out.
They didn't maim themselves. They
Well-
took the children to somebody
Right.
whose job it was to maim them.
Oh,
I
my
know
God.
my grandfather who didn't have a thumb, and I think that's what happened, if I remember correctly. Yes, yes. They didn't do it themselves, but they did it.
Right.
But
Really?
they still stay
Really?
in
Yes.
Russia.
All right. My mother-in-law had 3 brothers, and the family that they had a well-to-do, they were well-to-do, but the name of people that died, and they put their names so they couldn't be called. And that's true. I mean, that's a true story. Balan, they bought the name of a family that died in an accident or something. and they don't remember what their real name was because they bought that name for everybody.
Wow.
They weren't called because they were dead. And well, they went to Argentina in 1918. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an interesting story. Thank you, Zuli. Marsha, you wanted to say something, Marsha?
Yeah, I had a similar thing. I must have heard it here, what Julie just said. And also, like my father-in-law shot himself in the foot. Some
Oh,
people
my
did hurt themselves, so they didn't have to go in the army.
Ah,
Oh, it was terrible. Okay.
Okay, let's listen to it once again.
Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky stay. Mir ruft mich Gittel Purischkewitsch, mir macht Kreuzig von a jeden Sachen weh. Ich fahre din mein bissele Parnasse, verkäufen bei die reichen Gides bis Vysotsky's Tee. Ich schlepp sich in die Häuser Balle Batische, fahren an Monat mich gut gemacht, Baruch. Geblieben ohne Groschen bin ich auf der Welt, mit der Benjamino am Meischele, nur von ihm hab ich nicht keine Ruhe. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky's Tee. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky's Tee. Oh ja, dank, was es sind, gonna ging ich dem, bittere Klale sei. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky's Tee. Ihr kennt doch Avade, unser Kaiser, hat geschenkt mir a schöne Matone. Mot genommen bei mir mein Mäuschen, wo es Gott mir soll nehmen, na ben Jochidu von a Normer Almane. Unser Noger hat doch euch gehabt, reine Kloch, darf gegen Loch mit Beiner an a Fleck. Nur me kauft sich eins für Geld von jeder Schwierigkeit. Sagt mir, you got it, you got it, you got it. Da, du, Meische. Und me führt ihm von mir weg. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky's Tee. Ay, ay, ich wein und ich schrei Vysotsky's Tee. Der Kaiser hat mein Muscheln und ich hab nur meine Weh. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, Vysotsky's Tee. Ay, Vysotsky's Tee. Ay, Vysotsky's Tee. Der Kaiser hat mein Muscheln und ich hab nur meine Weh. Ay, ay, batiri dai dai, wollt ich gewinn reich, wollt mein Kind gewinn frei. Vysotsky's
Okay, Beverly, yeah, I see that you.
Well, I have a picture. I don't know if you could see it. This was my mother's brother in the army.
Oh,
he looks like a child.
yeah,
Somehow
he
or
was,
other, we have it. I don't know. Yeah, see his uniform?
uh-huh.
That's a
And
very
how
good picture.
he did get killed, but I'm not sure if it was in the army or in a pogrom. I think it was a pogrom. But anyway, that
My.
was her brother. Yeah. Anyway,
Steve, if I will make you course, can you share the screen and show us the picture of your father? You're muted. You're muted.
Sure.
Sure, so I'll make you co-host and then you can show us.
Okay.
Okay, if we are showing pictures, well, my father was also in the Russian army, but the pictures are upstairs, so,
Yeah.
okay, so
My
show,
father's brother was in the Russian army, and I don't know which album the picture's in.
no, I have the
Also in
pictures, but they are
uniform.
upstairs, so, Steve, oh,
I'm
okay,
working
so-
on, is it up there?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's up here,
All right,
So
that's
can
my
you
father
tell-
in the middle, by the way.
Wow.
yes.
There's
Can you tell,
I have no idea who these women are, and I just found this picture recently, so I can't quiz him. But
Ah.
this is my father in the Russian army around 1946.
and in-
It's a long story. I'll tell you very quickly a small part of it, and then at some point I might write something longer. Try to write it in Yiddish if I can. He where he lived in the Ukraine was now Ukraine, was in Czechoslovakia. The Russians were trying to show that the Russian government was popular there, and that was going to be their excuse for taking over all of the Eastern Bloc. They were doing this everywhere. They didn't need soldiers. They just needed people to say that they wanted to be Russians. So my father was forced, it's a wild story. He was forced to join the Russian army. He was in it for about 2 or 3 months, and then he just left. They didn't care. But the uniform comes in handy in his story after the war, because it helped them get around Europe, and people were scared to death of Russian soldiers. Not my father, but Russian soldiers in general. And the best part he said about being in the Russian army, apart from leaving it, was that when he was drafted into the American army in 1949, he said it was like going to a summer camp. So
How did he just leave the army? I mean,
they didn't want
What?
anybody there. They didn't want any. They didn't want to feed him. They didn't want to. They just all they wanted was people to volunteer to be in the army so that they could proffer the idea that the Russian government was a popular choice to take over these areas and to sublimate them under the communist, the Stalinist regime. So he went through basic training, and then they just sort of like they just
Forgot
said,
about
yeah, he said, go take a walk, don't come back.
Oh my
Basically.
gosh. I wanted to ask that back to the song, the last line, it said something like Vitsatska.
Vysotsky's tea.
Say
a brand
again?
of tea. It's a brand of tea.
Oh, that was the tea. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
yeah, Vysotsky
Like-
thing,
Right.
it still exists. Vysotsky
Yeah,
tea
those-
still
okay.
exists. Yeah, you can still buy Vysotsky tea, even
On
in
Amazon.
the United States, yeah,
Yeah, you can buy it on Amazon.
yeah.
How did your father get to the US Army?
Again, this is a long story, but basically, my father was able to emigrate to the United States in 1947, and they were drafting people who were in 47, 48. 40. He was actually drafted in 48. He was only here for a year, but he got a hardship deferment. And then in 49, when they drafted him, again, he decided to go in because there was a program that if you went into the army, if you served in the army, you could become a citizen more quickly.
Yeah.
So he was able to become a citizen in 3 or 4 years rather than 7.
There still is a program like this.
Yes,
A
sure.
lot of Latino people are using this program.
Right,
This
you're right.
program and-
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else has other? Yeah, I see Zuli. Yes.
Yeah, my father was he was Polish, and when he had to go to the army, he survived with eggs only. He became so skinny that they declared him unfit, but he had to go for another year because they called him back. They knew the trick. So he was skin and bones for almost a year and a half, and that was his story, because in Poland, they also took you away and you never knew when you came back. They didn't have 2 years or 3 years. Nobody knew how long you were going to be there. So that's my father's story.
But
He
that
was-
was, Zuli, that was before World War, the World War?
Yeah,
Okay, okay, so that was before. Okay.
right when the pogrom started. All right.
Okay. Anyone else want to share?
I just wanted to ask a question to Beverly, if I could, more about the her uncle. Beverly, do you know approximately when that picture was taken of
No.
him being in
There's
uniform?
nothing on the back. And to me, it almost looks like, no, there's nothing on the back. I don't know. But I
So
know
I
it's,
was
I know it's her brother. She told us. No, there's nothing written.
And your mother came to the United States before World War I or following World War I?
1921, she came in 21.
Okay.
21.
But he
Thank you.
died in Europe. He died there. There was a
Right.
pogrom. I think he died in the pogrom or in the army. I don't know. But he
I
never
wo-
came.
I wonder if there was a tradition in the United States in during the Civil War that when soldiers completed their training, they would all take a picture in uniform to send to their families, and that was a very common practice. And I want that looks to me like that's some kind of picture. I wonder if there's a lot of them around where there's they would send these photographs back to their families as a remembrance,
Well-
with the possibility that they may not be returning.
Well, also it would be like a proof that you had been in the army if you ever needed a proof, right?
I guess,
that,
yeah.
that you had two
It's
girls,
very formal. It's a very formal picture.
Yeah, it's a formal one. It's a formal one.
but he
maybe
had
when
two
you-
girlfriends. Maybe that's the reason.
No, Steve's father with the two girlfriends, this is something else. So
Yeah,
it's
well,
not-
I would like to know more about that, but unfortunately, I got nobody to
Yeah.
ask.
The problem is that when they were around, we were not interested. Now that we are interested, they are not around. So that's
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah,
It's everybody's story.
Yeah, no, on top of it that they didn't want to talk, my parents didn't want to talk. I was doing the interviews for the Spielberg project in Israel. And I asked my parents, I said, I'll do the interview, the interviews with the videos and everything, and they refused. And they just refused. They didn't want to talk about it. So.
My
What can you
father was actually very different than that. He was very loquacious. He was a great storyteller.
Mhm.
He didn't force information on us, but he was very available to answer questions and tell stories. My mother, though, my father did the Spielberg interview. My mother didn't want anything to do with it. So
Mhm. Okay, yeah. Okay, should we go back to the story?
Sure.
Which has a lot to do with what we
Yes.
listened
that's
and
for
read
sure.
the song. Yeah, so let's do the story. And we are here on the last paragraph, הכלל of the second, of this, okay, here.
Mina, before you get going, could you translate what the title means? I'm looking at my
There's
notes and I never got it. The
Okay.
title of the story.
Slushba is a barrack.
Okay,
So from the barracks.
from the barracks. Thank you.
Can
From
you
the
just do a
barracks.
quick review of what we've read?
Yeah, so we are presented, with someone that is called Meir. And contrary to the Jewish type of being skinny and learning all the time and being pale, he's just the opposite. He's a gesund, younger man with, he's healthy. He has red cheeks, he likes to eat, and he is a distress to his parents because he is not what the usual Jewish guy is supposed to be. And they are thinking, well, what there should be. The mother even thought of maybe giving him less to eat, but that was not an option with him. couldn't come to pass. So anyway, his time comes to get married, and the marriage proposals are contrary to what's usually the woman is preparing a dowry. Here the parents of the groom prepare the dowry, because it was not a very like how to say a mitzvah, a good shidduch, a good
Yeah,
it was not a
catch.
good catch. It was not a good catch. But the mother decided that she's going to solve the problem, and she was looking for a kale for him. She was looking for a bride, and she found a bride that is, that is exactly the type of bride, very slim, very quiet, and like they say here, agole ruchnius, completely spiritual, nothing corporal about her, only spiritual. So, and she wants them both of them to get married. Okay, that's where we stop. Aklal. Yes, Marsha.
Could you make the Oisius a little bit bigger?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, this is
And
better.
what was wrong with the Kala, the bride, that the mother was desperate to pay money?
Okay, no. There was nothing wrong with the groom. Only
I thought it was the groom that didn't have much going for him.
The groom was, the bride was okay. The groom was also okay. The bride was okay, only the type of the bride. It's kind of like marrying oil and water. She's completely the opposite of him. So that's the thing.
But would she have been able to find a man who her mother didn't have to who didn't have to pay
approve?
I don't know. Maybe I'm a little confused.
They don't really say in the story
Yeah.
what the bride was like in terms of finding a husband.
Yeah.
Just that she was thin the way the mother wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
All
a
right.
This is the
saint and
story. This is the story.
Yes. Yeah. She was a thin and very spiritual.
This is the story. It's different.
Yeah. The differences between them. Yeah. Okay.
Like
So
supposedly opposites attract. Okay.
Well, I don't think that here the thing is that opposite attracts. I think that's what the mother thought will be a good thing. That's what the mother,
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Karen, can you please start? Aklal?
Aklal gemacht a Hasana wie bei Jeden und I've
Sason v'simcha.
Sasa v'simcha, was Meiril hat dazu gesagt, weiß man nicht.
Okay, can you translate?
Yes, in general, a marriage for Jewish people, and joy is joy and jubilation.
Yes. So they did the marriage.
There's joy and jubilation at a Jewish marriage. What more Meiril felt about it, we don't know. Gar nicht a jiddischer Bocher, was sagt nicht kein der in a soiner Sachen. A Yiddish young man doesn't have any say in such things, no authority in such things. Und lesotet sitzt men auf Kest, and for the time being, they were boarders, getting room and board at a parents' home. Erst bei Senderlen, dem Schwer, first by Senderel, the father-in-law, zwei Chadoshim af Katowice, 2 months as a joke. Is that
As a joke. Okay, so let me tell you why as a joke.
Oh.
Usually when the couple, after getting married, the couple used to be on caste. Caste is like you say, board and food at the shver, at the
Father-in-law.
at the father-in-law. But that was 1 year. The custom was 1 year. And after this year, the groom decided what he's going to do. If he had if he's going to continue, if he's continuing to study, or he has kind of a Bal Maluch or something. But that was 1 year. So 2 Chedushim of Katowice, so 2 months is a jest, because let's see why. Go on and we will see why.
Es können sich a viele nicht sendern zu gehen, hodeven aza buchai. It was I'm not, I don't really understand.
Okay.
Try it.
So,
he dreamed even.
No. Sender, the Shver, the father-in-law, he didn't even dream about Chodeven is to like
raise.
No, but usually it's raised, but here it's to
support.
Maurice, help me out. It's like passion. It's like, to feed such a bull. Bohai is a bull. So it
Yeah,
didn't even...
support could work.
Yeah, but no, Chodeven usually is raised, but here it's to feed.
Okay.
Because only two months he wasn't there, because he has to feed him. And as we know before, Meir used to eat quite a lot, not like a regular Jewish young guy. So he didn't even dream of feeding him, or feeding such a bull.
Okay. That's bull,
Bohai is a bull. A bull.
Oh, wow.
A behemoth is a cow, yeah?
A behemoth is an idiot.
No,
Wow.
but this is something else.
An animal.
Okay, go on, Karen.
Danach is men arriba gefahren kein Pukitoleva zu sein Tatemamen, und dort hat sich angehäuben der Mames Käst mit Griven und Varnischkes und alle gute Sachen. Afterwards, they moved to this town of Pukitolova to have Keston with his parents, and there they began the mother's Kest with fried skins and stuffed dumplings and all good things. Und Chaiken hat men abgehit wie das Augen in Kopf. And Kaichen, the bride, was cherished. Und sie hat Tage gehangen an Meirlin, and she hung on him. She doted on him.
Yeah, I think it's doted on him.
Und men hat an ihr nicht angehäuben zu sein, als sie soll verstehen dem Gesorn. And here again, I'm not exactly sure what it says. And she began to see that she should understand the the flaw, the defect?
I think no. I think that
She didn't begin to see, or she did begin to see the flaw.
she didn't begin to see that there is any flaw, that there is any defect here, that something is amiss. She didn't see that something is amiss. Okay, thank you, Karen. Susan, would you continue?
Azoi seinen Gewein weggegangen knapp 3 Jahr. So they went by a full 3 years. Merel is Kloimers gesessen in Klois und hat gelernt. And Merel just sat in the congregation, and he just studied.
Just a moment. Klois, I think, is like no,
Is
a shul.
the place where you study the. Yeah.
It's like a shul, Beit Midrash.
Right.
Mhm.
Getun hat gar nicht. He didn't do a thing. Wie der Steiger is von a Taten's a Kind. And that's how that was what it was like for a father's child at that time. He was doing what he was supposed to do, nothing. Heike is in der Heim, hat a viele Jahr gehabt, Sokim. But Heike at home had plenty to do. She had a lot of business to do. A Kind zum Jahr und danach Mapel gewein und trugt schon wieder. Okay, a child to the first year that she had by the first year, and then she had a miscarriage und trugt schon wieder, and then she was pregnant again. Und Tomer wollten sie also upgelebt, ihre Jahren. And if they had lived out their years like this, Heike wollt ausgetrogen und wollt weiter gehabt Kinder. She would have been pregnant again and had plenty of kids. Putilova hat gesehen a sacha zoine Doris, and it was common in Putilova to have those kind of generations. Muss der Ruach untrugen dem Prisiv von Fonien mit dem Ziehen von Nummern. Does the evil spirit take the...
No, brought, here I think is brought the law, the preserve.
From the military, the Russian military, mit dem Ziehen von Nummern, as they would count them. I'm not sure what it means.
They draw the number.
A lottery.
You draw it was a lottery. You draw a number. It was like a lottery.
Did you say evil spirit somewhere?
Yeah, the Riech. The Riech.
The Riech, the devil, the evil spirit, a bad spirit. Und Mehren muss rausziehen a kleinem Number, and Meir had to get a low number, being low in the that he wouldn't be drafted. Und 10 mal Godian, and 10 times. And was is Godian? That's a Russian word.
Remember in the song where it's ni Godye, not good,
yeah.
And here 10 times good, 10 times he is fit.
Okay.
Ni Godye is not good, not fit for service. And here it's 10 times he is fit for service. So he drew a low number, which meant that he has to go to the army. And usually people try to get out of it, but he couldn't get out of it because he was so fit.
Was soll ich marig sein? Why should I just draw this out? Es hat nicht geholfen, nicht kein Klugen und nicht kein Jommern. It didn't help to cry and weep. Und a viele nicht kein Schmieren auf alle Seiten. And it didn't help to give to try to buy yourself out on all sides.
Bribe.
Schmieren is
A bribe, to
yeah.
give a bribe. The schmieren means to grease.
No, bribe. To grease
Yeah,
the
but
palm.
to grease, that's what
Yeah.
you say.
Grease
to
the palm.
yeah.
Grease the palm, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's,
Well, schmieren means grease, yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
To grease them and get out of the service. Merel is a soldat. Hoch Shrei Chai V'Kayim. So Merel is now a soldier. No matter what you try to do, just scream and yell, he's still a soldier. Merel hat schon upgeschworen und hat sich gemusst great machen zum Weg. So Merel was signed in, and he had to be ready to go on his way. Wusste Schimmenke und Heike haben umgegeben, konnt ihr euch ausmalen. What Shimon and Heike wanted to give, you just can't imagine. Miss
I
Thomas
think here angegeben is to give for the way, what they prepared for him to take on his way, food-wise.
Oh, what they gave him to take along.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you can hardly imagine. Miss Thomas hat man ihm mitgegeben auf dem Weg Puster Hulkes. So for him to have along the way Puster.
No,
Butterbulkes.
Butterbulkes. Oh, buttered potatoes.
No, butter rolls.
Bulk rolls.
Butter rolls. Bulke is a roll.
Und Tee, maybe Vysotsky's tea and tea.
Maybe, yeah.
Und noch gute Sachen, another good things. Als sie haben der Sein Marilyn in große Stiefel, and when they saw Merel wearing his big, because the army boots, haben sie wieder ausgeschossen mit der Gewein. They burst out crying. Es ist gekommen, die Minute von gesegnen sich, came the minute that they had to say goodbye. Die Weiber seien gefallen in Chalushes, and the women fainted dead away. Die Pferd haben
can you
getut.
go back to Chalushes? Chalushes?
Chalish is to faint, to lose.
Okay.
To faint.
Lose.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking of
They
Chalush,
fell in a
something-
faint. Chalushes. They.
But isn't there another word that sounds like
Halusha stick. Halusha stick, meaning it's vomitaceous.
I mean, it's disgusting sometimes.
Disgusting,
yeah, but that's spelled
But
different.
literally, it means to faint.
To faint, yeah.
To lose consciousness. Die Pferd haben getun at sea, the horses pulled, und Merel forth, and Merel is on his way.
On his way. Okay, thank you, Susan. Rochelle, will you go on?
Yeah, you need to move the page.
Yes, I'm moving it.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me with anything that's Hebrew.
No problem.
Der Volk was me.
No, polk. It's not folk, it's polk. Regiment. Regiment.
Okay. Der
That's the
Polk,
regiment.
der Polk was Merel hat in ihm gedient, is angekommen, kein Sorat Tov. The regiment that he was serving in came to Saratov, 200 Mile von Pokotiliov. 200 miles from Pukatiljeva, so he was 200 miles away. A Briefel von dorten dauert 2 Wochen. A letter from there takes 2 weeks. Schreiben schreibt Merel, men soll ihn schreiben. And Merel writes that they should write to him.
But what write to him? That's important.
Say it again, please.
You have to continue because it goes together.
Okay. Gospodin mir
Meir,
Mayor, that extra olive kills me every time. Full of
Polevoy.
Polevoy.
So he's already changed his last name.
Okay.
What he say? Meir, schreiben, schreibt Meir. Meir is writing, me soll ihm schreiben, that they should write to Gospodin is like her, is Mr. Meir Polevoy. So not the Jewish family name, but he already got himself a Russian.
And Minna, is Polevoy, I mean, like coming from Poland or something like that? Like,
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I have no
Okay.
idea. Maurice,
Okay.
do you know?
I don't think so, no.
Okay,
No?
thanks.
So did he change his name to fit
Russian
in,
name.
Yeah, to fit
Maya
into.
Polevoy.
to kind of to blend in and not be noticed as a Jew?
Right.
Exactly.
Sie schickt him allemal a dreierl C a finiferl. She sends him each time a dreierl money.
Money,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
3 ruble, 5 ruble.
5 rubles. Heike hat gehabt das Kind und ist geblieben.
Lesata, in the meanwhile.
In later ta by their Schwieger. So she had the child. Lesata. What does that mean?
In the meanwhile.
Okay, so she had the baby and she stayed with her mother-in-law in the meantime. Azoy hat die
Shimenke.
Schmunke gewollt. That's what she wanted.
Shimenke, the wife of
The
Shimon.
wife of Shimon.
Okay, so the mother-in-law, that's what she wanted. They sollen hutch Kleiben in einem. Kleiben is together, right?
Bleiben.
Oh, bleiben, okay. Bleiben, so that they should remain together. As Mirel dient is
Avada.
Avada Avaitug. That Mirel is a dient is serves, right?
Serving, yeah.
Serving. It is a hardship. Gott soll hutch Rachmanis haben, soll kriegen kosher zu essen. And God should have mercy on him and that he should at least have kosher food.
Okay, so that's what they think at home. That's not what is thinking. So let's see what is thinking. Thank you, Rochelle. Beverly?
Okay, wait, hold on. Where are we? Und
Here,
Merel
here.
est, and Merel est in Volk, Triefe Kasha. And Meir is eating kasha? I don't know what folk.
Kosher.
No, it's kasha. It's
Kasha,
kasha.
kasha. But what's Volk Triefe?
Polk is regiment. So in
Regiment.
the regiment,
Oh, so he's eating kasha.
but
I think
Triefe,
any cereal. I
regiment,
think
not
kasha means
kosher.
any cereal here.
Yes,
Buckwheat.
Treife.
not
Yeah,
Triefe.
yeah, but treifa
Oh,
with unkosher
Treife
ingredients.
kosher.
It
No,
is.
kosher.
Oh, very good.
Kosher.
Triefe kasha. Und Dafke umgewaschen, and of course not cooked, not washed. You think?
No. Umgewaschen. before you eat, the
Oh, they
Hasidim,
don't, they're supposed to watch. You're supposed to
yeah,
wash.
so without washing their hands, without the wash before eating.
Right. It's showing you that he's giving up a lot of things.
Yeah.
Und hat schon lang vergessen, and he already forgot. Avu hat gelassen sein Talis Tefillin, and he forgot already where he put his Talis and Tefillin, his phylacteries, his prayer things, his prayer shawl. So probably that was another thing that they were worried about, that the children would give up a lot by themselves.
Yeah, because it was not, if he wanted to fit in, that's what he had to do.
That's true.
Oh, you remember that story we read about the man who comes by in a carriage by a village, and he starts to remember, oh right, there's lights, but he can't remember what the holidays are. He can't remember barely anything of his Jewish heritage because he's been in the military so long. We read it like a year ago or something,
Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. In Puketlilve, why do they think of these words?
Puketlilve.
Volt Avadai? And abgehört Yiddish. If he was living in that town, definitely he would keep all the Jewish customs, of course. Aber in Kazarme,
no, Kazarme is the barrack.
The barracks. Oh, ungetan in Mundir. I don't know what that is.
Mundir is the uniforms.
Wearing his uniform, wo men muss haben in Sinnen, when you have to have in your mind, them Bix, your gun, und die Knepp, what is Knepp?
Buttons.
Buttons.
So no, the thing is when you have
Right.
you have to have
things.
in your the
Mind.
buttons here, it means when you have to polish your button and you have to polish and take care of the gun.
Your gun.
Like change the oil and whatever. When you have to do all these things.
Right. Und wo man hat auf sich an ander all and you have what is that? What does it mean? Uh-oh, I lost it.
What is
Another job.
Another obligation, another thing to do.
Another job. Kann man nicht erkennen.
Gedenken.
No, gedenken an seine Sache. You can't think of all those things when you have other jobs to do. Und wer schmues, and who talks, sich an, no, I'm sorry, as haste nor
go
Polovia. And who talks, as you only know from that town, Polovoy, is that correct?
No. And who says, as me eyes go Polovoy, nicht Meir, that your name is.
They changed his name, not Meir, und Redman zu ihm nicht Mamalash. They don't speak Yiddish to him, nor Russian. They only speak Russian to him. Es geht avec ayur, goes away a year, und Polovoy, as geht Claire, kann allein lachen von Meir. And it goes away a year, and he himself can laugh from his other identity, Meir.
Exactly.
That's
Okay. Thank you, Beverly. Zuli, can you read? Zuli, can you read? Hey, Zuli, you are muted.
Und kein is, where is it?
Hiking.
In der Heim ist ausgegangen, die Schume, nur ihr Meier. And Steicher was the wife.
Yes.
In their at home, his heart or his soul went out to Meyer, to her husband, Meyer.
She was missing him terribly. Yeah.
Longing.
Yeah, she was missing him.
Yeah, she was
Sie
longing.
hat
Yeah.
ihm gewollt ausfragen von sein Gesund und sie erwähnt nicht nur die Kinder. She wanted to know if he about his health and if he misses her and the children. Los Ingere kennen noch gar nicht. And he didn't even know the youngest one.
Yeah.
Aber sie hat nicht gekonnt schreiben. But she didn't know how to write.
So that's here we have another problem of
Yeah.
education for women. She couldn't write.
Und Schochen pflegt als schreiben, die Briefe zu ihm und hat bewiesen seine Kunsten mit sich und mit den drei. A neighbor used to do the write used to write the letters to him, and wrote bewiesen seine, and he show off his Kunsten, his tricks.
Yeah, he showed off his tricks with the writing. Yeah.
Mit Zick, what's Zick?
Zick is the letter Tzadik.
Oh, und mit den drei.
And the number 3. So he just, he did all kinds of curly things or whatever. He showed off.
So this was really confusing here. It's the neighbor that's showing off and doing tricks with the writing.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the writing, the neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Und Meyer hat euch nicht gekonnt a Sach schreiben. And Meyer could write a lot. Und ich seinen Kartlen, seinen komisch gewinn reingemischt, Gräusche Wörter. Gräusche Wörter. And in his letters, then also given, I don't know what that means.
Reingemischt is
Yeah,
just
mixed bag, but Gräusche is
Goyish. Goyish.
Goyische Wörter. Now I understand. In his letter, he put lots of non-Yiddish Goyische words.
Well, so the meaning is that when he wrote back, he wrote with, a bit of Yiddish and quite a lot probably of Russian in it.
Yeah. He was already converted to the Russian. Und ist sich gekommen zu einem Wort. How did he get to a word like that? Hat Beitel alle mal gegeben, a Stoch in Arten. A stock in Arten. And every time that she got a word like that, it hurt her heart. It hurt her to those words. Sie hat ungeheuben Meure zu oben. She started being afraid as wenn die wird im Inst sehen, wird sie im Cholile nicht erkennen. And she was afraid that By the time he comes back, she wouldn't even recognize him. Etwas geht in die Lagers und Lagert. Etwas geht on the Lager und showing the Sender Kaiser.
Kaiser.
The Kaiser.
Oh, the Kaiser. Something is going on in the barracks, and he already saw the Tsar.
So no, Epes Gator. So she thinks she doesn't know exactly what he's doing. So she thinks maybe he's going in all kinds of camps and he's seeing the Kaiser, and when she will not recognize him when he's back.
That's it. Reuben, das ältere Ingo, hat schon angehäuben lernen Chumash, und sie hat ihm das jenem Chodesh geschrieben. Reuben, his oldest boy, he started already learning in school when he wrote Chumash, and he wrote to him every week.
Every month she wrote to him.
Every month Chodesh geschrieben. Soll sich das anhäuben, freien und der Mann im Briefel mit Wort. So he will start being happy and remember in the letter with a word.
No, what it means is that he will start, that he will.
Yeah, he will be happy because those letters make.
Yeah, no, that he will be happy about that the son started learning Chumash, and he will refer to it in his briefs, in his letter, the Roman, and that he will refer to it. She wants him to be part of what's going on, and he probably doesn't really care. So anyway, thank you, Zuli. But you did it. You did it. So we will stop here and we will finish it next time. We will finish it next week. So we have just, one more page to finish it. Any comments? Yeah, Marsha.
Der Mannen is when you're thinking about something.
We cannot hear you.
Der Mannen is when you're thinking about something.
No, mention.
Remind, isn't it?
Remind.
Mention.
When you
mention. She wants her husband to mention it in his letters.
Okay.
So that she knows that he knows about it.
Yeah. And for her, it's very important that the son started studying Chumash. For him in the army, probably just doesn't, just goes like this. He doesn't care about it. So that's the two words, that it's always the two completely different words between the woman and the husband. Any more comments? Yeah, Maurice?
Yeah, two things. One is about the word Kunst. When they're saying that the neighbor is writing for her, and the way he makes the tzaddik. So Kunst does mean a trick, but in this context, it just means that it's artistic.
Yeah.
It's fancy, because the word Kunst means art. He writes beautifully.
Oh.
But it's not what she would be saying. He's writing what he wants to the neighbor.
Yeah.
Right.
He's showing off.
Right. And the other thing was, I just wanted to mention about the word schmieren, meaning to bribe. And this is from in the 19th century, when people rode horse and wagon, you had to have the wheels that had to be oiled, they had to be greased, to keep the wagons going. And
Yeah.
so they used to say, as mishmiat Fortman, if you
Fortman.
grease the wheels,
Veert.
go. But it also meant if you give a bribe, you get what you want.
So it doesn't refer to cream cheese, huh?
And no, not that kind. No, right.
No cream cheese, no lax on top.
Okay, that's it.
Great.
Okay, thank you, Maurice. Yeah, Marsha?
Kaper, in the beginning you spoke about kaper and goof. Could you please say what that means? I know goof is a body, right?
Yeah, and the kerper is the same.
Like a person, a whole person.
No, yeah, the whole body.
It's related to the word we know, corpse. A body. It's a cognate or something to corpse, a body.
Oh, so it could be a dead person and corpse.
Not in Yiddish. It's your body.
Not in Yiddish, yeah. Not
Okay.
in Yiddish.
Goof is the Russian Kodesh word, and kerper is the common word. It's probably used in Russian too.
Basically from German, yeah.
Or German.
German. It's German origin word, yeah. Any more?
Okay. Say it into the sons.
I know it's not an easy one.
Yeah.
But still, you know.
And is this Sholem Aleichem that we're reading?
No.
It's Berdichevsky that we are reading. At the beginning, I'm always writing who it is. Michal Yosef Berdichevsky.
Okay, I'll look at it again.
In her email, she sent me a link to read about Berdichevsky, so we could learn about he had an unusual life.
Yeah, very unusual career because he wrote both in Hebrew and Yiddish and in German. So it's very unusual for a writer to be so spread out, but he's a very important Yiddish writer, the way that he's writing about the Yiddish shtetl and about the contradiction between the Haskalah and the shtetl. It's very interesting. So.
Well, you also have to be very, very literate to be able to write in 3 languages. One can speak a language, but to be able to write and really express oneself, you have to be very fluent.
So I highly recommend to read about him in what I sent because he was a very interesting person. Yeah. Yes, Maurice.
Yeah, I just wanted to say you mentioned about the Haskalah. So it was much more common for the writers to write in Yiddish or Yiddish and Hebrew. But if you see that he could write in Russian or German or some other language, that indicates somebody who had a broader view, who had to go out and find someone to teach him those languages, which weren't the normal. You didn't learn that in the Cheder. You didn't learn.
Oh no, he learned it.
You had to go outside
He learned it in Berlin and in Bern, where he got his doctorate.
Right.
In those universities. So he was a really, he was a really
a maskil. He was a
real
maskil.
He was a real maskil, yeah. So, and he also, when he was young, he was in a Beit Midrash, and he was supposed to become a rabbi. So he had education from all over, a really round education of both Jewish and non-Jewish.
Right.
So if you have the time, it's not a long article, but it's very interesting to read about this man. So next week, we will finish the story and see what happens when he comes back home. And afterwards, I will also send you the new reading. We are going to Brazil, guys.
Oh,
we are going I decided that maybe for a while we will get away from Eastern Europe to Jews in other countries, South America, Australia. So I found a travelogue, someone that is writing about his travels to Brazil, and we will read this one. And then I found a story by a Brazilian Jewish woman about what became of the Jews that came to Brazil. So
that would be great.
I
So
hope
we
you
need-
will,
we
it
need
will
to
be
know
interesting here.
Before we go, I just wanted to say something. There isn't much said about the relationship between the couple. And I guess maybe because the story is more about him and the army and so forth. But obviously she misses him. The question is, does she love him?
No.
Yeah. So, I mean,
She
he was,
assumed that she loves him.
he was the father of her children.
Yeah.
And I don't know who provided for them. Where do we know where they got
The
their-
women provided. The men were in the headers and the women provided.
What does she know of love? What does-
Somehow or other.
But yeah, we don't really know how. I mean, what did she do? Was her
Come
mother?
on, you don't know how children are born?
But what
Oh.
we know is that she is missing him, and
Right.
there is no reference that he misses her or home. It doesn't. There is no reference that is asking about. Yeah, about her or the children or anything. So it's all the longing is on her side.
Yeah.
So that's what we know. And we will see later what happens between the two of them.
Okay, interesting. Okay, Adank.
Okay, Zuli, yeah?
I was going to tell you when you bring the rider from Brazil, I'll play some samba so we can move with the music of Brazil.
Oh yeah, but I think that Maurice already left, so maybe you should write to him and ask him for it. Yeah, but okay. From what I read at the beginning, their life was not so easy. So like every immigrant everywhere. So yeah, Rochelle.
I just wanted to share something personal. I'm sort of cleaning out stuff, and I picked this up in Israel years ago. I don't know if I can.
Ketchup.
Backwards.
Ketchup.
But it says
Ketchup.
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 Not ketchup.
Yeah.
Ketchup. And I thought it
Ketchup,
was
because you have to
hysterical. So I bought the bottle and of course dumped the ingredients, but brought the bottle home because and people say, why do you have a bottle of ketchup standing on your bookshelf? But it made me laugh then, and it still makes me laugh now.
It's the
That's
ketchup,
great.
yeah. Okay, nice. I never noticed it, I don't know. Okay,
Never
guys,
saw
so
it.
what, Neely?
I've never seen the ketchup.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. It was just something that caught my eye. I was in the grocery
Yeah.
store one day and I started to laugh, so I bought it.
Seid mir alle gesehen.
And that was in Tel
Bye.
Aviv, I think.
Okay, guys. Sei mir alle gesinnt und stark und wir sehen noch eine Woche. And see
Okay.
you next
Thank
week.
you.
Hartstikke Dank.
Okay, bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.